At the Nuclear Rocket Development Station in Nevada, NASA, in cooperation with the Atomic Energy Commission, test-fired a powerful nuclear rocket reactor. The tests are part of an effort to develop nuclear-powered rockets for future deep space exploration.
But not all tests showed perfect performance. In this one, for example, the flashing in the exhaust gas indicated a structural breakup caused by excessive vibration.
The first stage might consist of 3 clustered rockets for departure from Earth orbit. The first stage cluster fires to accelerate the spacecraft to the velocity needed to get to Mars in the time that was decided upon, say 200 days. At burnout, the first stage cluster is jettisoned and goes into orbit around the Sun.
Hello everyone, welcome to the Atlas project. In today's video, I'm going to talk about one of the most interesting proposals for space propulsion systems, the NERVA engine. The Nuclear Engine for Rocket Vehicle Applications, or NERVA for the boys, is a nuclear propulsion system that was developed by NASA and the United States Atomic Energy Commission during the 1960s and the 1970s. The goal was to create a propulsion system that could provide greater efficiency and power than the conventional chemical engines, making it too stable for missions to Mars and beyond. The concept of nuclear thermal propulsion dates back to the 1940s and 1950s, with research conducted by Los Alamos National Laboratory and other institutions. In 1955, Project Rover was initiated by the AEC to investigate the feasibility of nuclear thermal rockets, leading to the development of several test reactors. The NERVA program officially began in 1961, building on the work done in Project Rover. The program was a collaboration between NASA and the AEC, with NASA focusing on space applications and the AEC on reactor development. The NERVA engine design used a nuclear reactor to heat hydrogen propellant, which would then expand through a nozzle to produce thrust. Several prototypes and test engines were developed, including the Kiwi, primarily used for ground testing to understand the behavior of nuclear rocket engines. The Peewee focused on smaller and more effective reactors, and the NRX, designed to define the technology further, leading to a full operational nuclear thermal rocket engine. Now, how do we know that this system is actually viable? Well, there were ground tests which demonstrated that nuclear thermal propulsion was viable, with engines achieving high specific impulses, which is a measure of efficiency, significantly higher than the chemical rockets. It's important to say that each one of these prototypes played a crucial role in advancing nuclear thermal rocket technology, bringing the concept closer to potential practical applications for space exploration. NERVA engines were considered for missions to Mars and Moon, known to as cis-Martian and cis-lunar missions, with capacity for deep space travels due to their high efficiency and thrust capabilities. In the same way, NASA developed mission concepts that included using NERVA for crewed missions to Mars in the 1980s. Despite technical success, the NERVA program faced budget cuts and shifting priorities within NASA and the US government, and so in 1973 the program was officially cancelled as focus shifted away from amphibious deep space missions to the Space Shuttle program and other near-future activities. The NERVA program demonstrated that nuclear thermal propulsion was technically feasible and could provide significant advantages for long-duration space missions, and although it was never fully realized, the knowledge and experience gained for NERVA continue to inform modern research and development in nuclear thermal propulsion. And nowadays, interest has resurged in recent years, with NASA and other organizations exploring its potential for future missions to Mars and beyond. Well, that has been all for today's video. I hope you have enjoyed it, and if you did, don't forget to subscribe and to comment what would you like to see in the next episode. Another important thing for the channel is that this is the very first video about a series of a playlist totally dedicated to space, or more specifically, technology related with space. SLS, Starship, Gateway, and a lot of stuff coming soon. Stay tuned so you don't miss it.